This video today is in support of your tendons. All the tendons, the connective tissue that connect your bones and your muscles together. In Chinese medicine, that is physically controlled by the liver. So your liver is in charge of making sure that the tendons are nice and fluid, and you want to make sure that they're pliable so that everything can move properly. And it's also known that your tendons are the things that shrink as you get older. They get more tight, and therefore a lot of pain can happen in the joints because of the tendons being quite tight, causing tendonitis. So here's a nice exercise to work with that. So we're working with breathing. So we're going to focus on the center of the palm here, and the center of the palm is a point called Lao Gong. Lao Gong is a receiving point for getting energy, but it's also a sending point. We're going to use it as a receiving point. As we breathe in, we're going to imagine there's a mouth here, and we're going to grab energy and then exhale it out into the periphery, out into the fingers, and then beyond. So we want to really kind of energize all the tendons of the hand, the tendons of the wrist and the arm. And by doing that, it will help fill the liver, which will support the rest of the tendons. So to begin, I'm going to invite you to place your hands in front of your heart in prayer position. Take a nice breath in. Exhale through the nose and bring your hands down to the side of your body, making right angles at the wrists. Take 8 breaths. Each time you breathe in, you're breathing into the center of the palm. Each time you exhale through the nose, you're sending energy out into the fingers. Nice, long, deep breaths to grab energy from the environment in through the palms. Exhale it out into the fingers, making your fingers nice and active here as you breathe. A couple more breaths here. And then breathing in on your next inhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Exhale and press your hands out in front of you. Once again, grabbing energy into the palms as you inhale. Exhale as you extend out the fingers. Breathing into the palms. Breathing out as you send that energy and chi, that life force, into your fingers. Do that for a total of 8 breaths. Filling and energizing the tendons in the hands, arms, and fingers. And then breathing in, bringing your hands back to the center of the chest. Exhale and let your hands go out to the sides. Extending the hands and the chi out to the sides as you breathe in to gather right from the palms of each hand and sending that chi out into your fingers. Once again, for a total of 8 breaths. Activating the tendons. It's a nice challenging exercise, but it's a really good one, especially if you deal with tendonitis. Any problems with your tendons. Anyone that has carpal tunnel, a good thing to work with. And then breathing in and bring your hands in front. Exhale, send them down in front of you, pointing the fingers towards each other. Once again, taking 8 breaths. In through the palms, out into the fingers. For the sake of this video, I'm breathing a little faster, but you can always take a little bit slower breaths as a way of honoring and filling up and getting some activation into your hands. You'll notice that the hands will start to get quite warm. Turn the palms towards the ceiling, breathe in and bring that energy from your navel up to your heart, and then push it back down to your pelvis, and do that again, breathing into the palm and out to the fingers. 8 more breaths. Continuing to fill up with chi. Activating, you'll start to feel this after a while in the shoulders as well, and the arms, as everything starts to get activated here. And one final time, twisting the palms to the ceiling, bringing the chi that you've filled up here, pulling it up to the heart and then pushing it back down to the navel or slightly below, and finish up with 8 more breaths here, into the palms, out into the fingers. The heat's beginning to build, the tendons are starting to really start to get quite pliable now. Lots of qi flowing in your arms and hands and fingers. You may feel that as heat, you may feel that as tingling. It may radiate out beyond your fingers. And as a way of closing this exercise, you're going to make a really tight fist with your hand. You're going to tighten your shoulders, tighten your arms, tighten your face. And then exhale, releasing everything. And you can feel free to give a little shake out then. So I invite you to try this from time to time as a way of really supporting the tendons. Great activity to do in the springtime when the liver's at its height. So I hope you found this beneficial, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.